Hey guys, thought I'd lead with some music today because that's where my brain is. Uh, Wanted to touch base today on a basic skill that none of us want to admit to and all of us experience pretty regularly. That is motivation. Uh, Gaining motivation is kind of a fallacy, at least what I've found out in the past, few decades. When people talk about being motivated, they talk about the ideas of they're motivated for a change, for something else, something different, something new. All of these things excite that person, us, let's face it. And the motivation that we have to get to that future goal is very, very real. And we have very limited motivation to do the necessary steps to get to that future goal. So I wanted to kind of bring that to light for a minute. It is very challenging when we feel like we're stuck in a rut. When we've done everything that we think we're supposed to be doing to take care of ourselves in our daily requirements, we a lot of times get stuck in a pattern of over and over. Groundhog Day, we'll call it that. Every day you get up, you do the same things, you get yourself out the door, you get yourself home, you do all the things that are necessary in the in-between, and then you finally collapse into bed to sleep for a little bit before you get up the next morning and start that shit all over again. And although that monotonous routine can be helpful for a lot of different people in a lot of different situations, it can also be the thing that makes it near impossible to have motivation to do other things that we would rather do. How many of you have ambitions and goals, even pipe dreams, beyond what you're currently doing? Because my guess is that we all have them. I know I do. I've always had them, and I am a big thinking person. I can always see great opportunities and the hope to start those opportunities, and then can never quite find the motivation necessary to actually get started on those things. And I'm going to tell you, motivation to do those things is not something that any one of us does successfully without a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of fear or a little bit of concerns around consequences if we don't, right? I mean, that's why we all get up and go to a job, is because we need to pay the bills. And the only way to pay the bills that we are completely comfortable with is by stepping outside of our homes to go and do something that somebody else doesn't want to do and get paid to do that, right? I mean, that's what a damn job is. However, I also know that being stuck in that rut keeps us on a hamster wheel, and it's hard to get off of that hamster wheel when we are struggling to be motivated. And so motivation only comes internally, and one of the things that I do to make sure that I am not lying to myself is that I have to find some sort of inspiration inside of me to get up and do. It's Sunday and I did not want to leave the house. I did. I am sitting in the parking lot right now of the grocery store, and I will be going in momentarily to get 3 things, because 3 things are what's on my grocery list for right now. And although I can live without them for a couple of days, I couldn't live with myself by staying in today. So without any motivation, I started to play music today, because music has a tendency to inspire me toward movement. I do that because I know if I don't have to, I'm not gonna. There's no motivation. So I better find a way to feel somewhat differently so that I can put on my makeup and I can do something with my hair and I can put on clothing that is acceptable in public places and get the hell out of the house. And so my motivation was to leave the house, and I had to literally force myself to do it by inspiring myself with some music. So it's the little things, I think, that make the difference in how we decide to do the things that we don't want to do. And I would encourage you all to think about those things that happen internally for you, that make you smile, that make you light up a little bit, and challenge yourself with those things and see if it helps you in your internal motivation to do whatever it is today that you really don't want to do, because it will help and you'll be able to get through it. You'll be able to push to that next level of goal completion, even if it's just one small thing today. If you find this content helpful, or you have commentary that you'd like to offer, things that you'd like to hear about, please comment. Be sure to like and subscribe. I am stepping up and stepping out of my hamster wheel, and I'm hopeful that along the way you guys will follow me and watch the journey, because I may not be motivated today, but I'm motivated long term, and I really hope that there will be enough people who benefit from this that it'll go someplace. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to do the same. Take it easy.